before the dawn of the first millennium, as the old world battled through chaos and kingship, a new threat loomed from the icy north. A force that would emerge not just to raid, but to reshape history itself. This is the story of the Vikings' audacious assault on England, starting with their infamous landing at Lindisfarne. In the 8th century, Scandinavia was a region of hardy people and harsh landscapes. The Vikings, skilled in navigation and warfare, were initially explorers and merchants. However, by the late 700s, their gaze turned towards richer lands. England, fragmented into several petty kingdoms, was a mosaic of wealth and weak military presence, making it a perfect target for plunder. Lindisfarne, known as Holy Island, was a jewel of Christian devotion and learning, rich in history and steeped in spiritual significance. Lindisfarne was not only a place of worship and study, but also a beacon of Christian learning and artistry. Famous for the Lindisfarne Gospels, a masterpiece of medieval book art. Its isolation and wealth made it an attractive target for the Norsemen, who were as strategic as they were fierce. The raid was not just a quest for plunder, but a calculated statement. Targeting a religious site would instill fear and demonstrate their formidable presence. The dawn of June 8, 793, seemed no different from any other along the serene shores of Lindisfarne. But as the horizon blurred with the silhouettes of longships, as the monks observed their rituals, the sea brought forth nightmare! The attack was sudden and overwhelming. Monks who had lived the life of peaceful routine were unprepared for the Norse warriors, who descended with terrifying speed and efficiency. Historical accounts describe a brutal onslaught, with precious relics looted and the monastery left in flames. While the exact leader of this raid remains a subject of debate among historians, figures such as Ragnar Lothbrok and his sons are often mentioned in legend, though their involvement is likely mythical rather than historical. More plausible leaders might have been lesser-known chieftains from Norway or Denmark looking to assert their dominance and secure wealth. To the entire English realm, it was a shock. The monastery was not just a place of worship, but also a symbol of spiritual and cultural unity. The Vikings, with their swift and brutal raid, had desecrated a holy site, and the psychological impact on the Anglo-Saxons was profound. In the aftermath, there was widespread fear and uncertainty. Reports of the raid spread quickly, magnifying the terror. Initially, the response was fragmented due to the decentralized nature of Anglo-Saxon England, which was divided into several kingdoms such as Northumbria, Mercia, and Wessex. The rulers of these kingdoms began to take the Viking threat more seriously. In Northumbria, where Lindisfarne is located, the immediate reaction involved fortifying coastal areas and reinforcing monasteries with more robust defenses. King Ethelred of Northumbria, for instance, started to reevaluate his kingdom's defensive strategies, although specific details about these changes are sparse. The raid on Lindisfarne became a symbol of the Viking threat that would loom over Europe for the next centuries. It was not only a demonstration of Norse military prowess, but also of their ambition and the far-reaching impact of their actions. Stay tuned as we explore the aftermath of this event and how it shaped the interactions between the Vikings and the rest of Europe.